working on the core tonight, and just do your best with this. The strengthening will come from, you think of like your pelvis like a box, okay? So the top of your pelvic bones, the bottom of your pelvic bones, right? So that you're not tipped like that or tipped back like that. And of course, you don't want to have a slant like this or any type of rotation, okay? So you want to have this box-like shape at the pelvis, okay? And so you try to maintain that by drawing your lower belly and your lower back together. So if you put one hand at your low belly and the other hand right behind it, you pull inward, okay? So you pull inward. You do that when you're seated, standing, face down, face up, side plank, anything like that. So you want to get that pull in here, and then your pelvic floor lifts up, okay? So your glutes, your deep buttock muscles are working. So when we talk about your pelvic floor and the buttock muscles, it's not like this buttock muscles, it's the deep buttock muscles, okay? So it's the ones that you would squeeze when you're trying not to go to the bathroom. It's like that. You pull in and up. So it's those deep muscles, sphincter, anus, like that, right? So you want to pull, pull, pull from there, and you draw it in and up to the navel. Navel is in, low belly, low back, nice and strong, okay? So that is our powerhouse, and we want to try to move like that. Now you want to think of the chest area like a box as well, so that where the ribs are, shoulders has this box-like shape, so that you're not tipped unless you're doing a back bend, and you're not rounded like that. And you don't want to have the twist or the slants, okay? So you want to keep this box over this box. You got it? And then where's your third box? The head. Here's your other box. So it's not hanging forward, it's not hanging back, it's not, unless you're doing an arch back, right? So when you're in this position upright, this is straight, this is straight, this is straight. You keep that postural alignment when you're standing upright, when you're on your side in plank, side plank, and when you're face down in plank as well, okay? So try to do that, and then we roll back when you do like some back bends or some rounding forwards. All right, so you're gonna have your feet together, activate the core, powerhouse active right through there. Chest is nice and strong and steady. And then of course in through that area of the head. Take a nice breath in and exhale. Try to keep that alignment. Try that again. Inhale, open up space in the spine. Exhale, squeeze the lower belly, lower back, and pelvic floor in, right? Wrapping that core. Again, inhale and exhale. Ah, that's dead again. And one more time, you guys. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Let's reach up nice and tall. Come all the way over to the side. Get that nice opening. And lengthen your chest to the side. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. As much as you can. Awesome. Come on up and lengthen the other way. Good. Get it nice and open. Neck is long. Be mindful right here with the head that you're not dropping it forward. For 3, 2, and 1. Releasing it down. Bring your hands right to your thighs. Bend your knees. And you're going to start to cat and cow right here. So you're going to round through the back, a cat stretch, and then release and slide the chest forward, arch through your back, and lift up the chest. So try that again. Exhale, push your sternum all the way back between your shoulder blades and round the back. Inhale, slide the chest forward, look it up, keeping the core strong. Twice more. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lift. And one more time. Exhale, reach up and through. Inhale, lift. Good. Coming into chair pose. Get that nice reach. Inhale, rise up, nice and straight. And now you're going to start to circle your chest back, circle the head back, and work into that rotation back. So you're popping your ribs out a little bit here, and that jaw is sticking out at the bottom, and your head goes back. For 3, 2, and 1. Lift into that neutral position. Come back into chair pose. Sweep down, clasp the hands all the way back. Keep that low belly in. Reach the arms all the way over, you guys. Go ahead and come all the way over. So get that nice extension of the shoulders. Open up through the spine, breathing in, breathing out, and bring the hands right to the ground. Step back into plank and neutralize that spine. So you're going to practice the position of your 3 boxes, your pelvis, your chest, and your head, all in that one horizontal line, okay? So you're breathing in and breathing out. Keep that low belly, low back strong, pelvic floor strong, chest strong, head is strong, but no tension in the body. No tension in the body. So you're going to keep the core strong and tip the side of your right hip to the floor. toward the floor, and come back in the center, side of the left hip, toward the floor. Good, come back to the center. Let's try that again. Side of your right hip comes right to the center. Rotate, rotate. Come center, and do the same. One more time on the other side. And come center. Drop through the knees and stretch back into child's pose. Inhale, come forward into that cow pose. So you inhale and lift up. Exhale back, right into that child's pose. Stretch and round your back here. Inhale, stretch up and forward. Reach the chest through. And one more time, you guys. Exhale. And inhale, come through into that cow pose. And then lift your knees up and come into that upward facing dog. So you're lifting your chest, circling the head back, breathing deeply, stretching your legs back as far as you can. Activate your powerhouse. Breathing in, breathing out, and we'll reach back into downward dog, so we'll stretch back. Now really press your heels down, you guys. And see if you can align the head, chest, and pelvis, those three blocks, into that good alignment, which means your pelvis has to tip upside down. So now the bottom of the hips are on top, right? So you keep tipping like that and getting the top of the hips underneath the bottom of the hips. Heels are down, arms are strong. Push open your chest and shoulders. Push open your chest and shoulders. Spread your fingers wide, everybody, and straighten out your elbows for 3, 2. Now take your right leg up to the sky and don't turn your hips at all. Just kick that right leg back like you're stretching it back. Don't turn it, don't turn it. Stretch it back, don't turn your hips. So Steve, roll the outside of your right hip down. Yeah, like that. And stretch it straight back. And then we'll tuck in and through right here. So you're gonna squeeze it in through plank. Keep the hips and the chest and head in alignment, and then push it straight back. Stretch back. Try that again. Come through. You're focusing on your core. Then push it back. Twice more. Come all the way through. Shoulders down. And push it back. And one more time. Press it through. Squeeze the hip. And bring it back. Beautiful. Step that foot all the way through and forward. Come all the way up to the top of the mat. Ground your back foot. Rise up. Square off your hips. Core is strong. Again, you really want to pull that in. Square your hips, shoulders, and the head, and lift up. Press down into your thigh a little bit more. Reach the arms out and open. Reach the hands back. Lift through the chest. And come down. Squeeze the belly. Now again, you're trying to move the pelvis. Work at the hip joint. Breathe in, breathe out. Lift the arms. And find your upside down alignment of those 3 points. Pelvis, chest, and head. So you breathe in, breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Let's rise up. Rise up, everybody. Lift up again. And you're going to pick up that back knee. So you're going to pick it right up into your chest. Core strong. All that core stabilization. Send it back into a lunge. Do that again. Pick it all the way up. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Core is strong. And send it back. And one more time. Keep the pelvis, the chest, and the head steady. Good. Bring the feet together. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold down. Tip right here at the hips. Keep rolling at the joint of the hips. Come on down. Elongate. Align upside down. Head under chest. Chest under pelvis. Breathe in, breathe out. All right, let's step back into plank again. Do your best, you guys. So we're getting that core alignment, low belly, low back, pelvic floor, super strong. Now you're gonna turn your right hip to the side, downward, and lift up that left arm. And let's see that good alignment of your pelvis, your chest, and your head. So you wanna keep the sides of the hips, the sides of the chest, side of the head even. Don't drop your head down. Don't drop it forward. And breathe. Now lift up that top leg, you guys. Lift it up. You can do it. Lift it up in the air. That's it. Lift it higher. Keep the hips steady. Push out a little bit more for 3. You're doing it. 2 and 1. Come back into plank. Strong core, you guys. Squeeze the glutes. Chest and head and neck. Turn the side of your left hip down. Reach up that top arm. So you want to keep your ears stacked, your shoulders stacked, your hips stacked. You want to stretch that top arm up. Get rid of trembling and tension and find easy strength. Lift that top leg up and push open. Stay with that top leg up. Do your best. Breathe in, breathe out. It's all core stability for 3, 2, come back to plank. Woohoo! Come all the way down, you guys. Inhale, circle the chest up, head back, stretch your belly, activate the core, deep belly muscles working, deep buttocks muscles working. Lift and circle the head back. Exhale into downward dog, pull from the belly, reach back, a little bit deeper, a little bit more. So dig the heels, stretch the legs back, keep tipping and aligning your core, the body, okay? So the sitting bones up high, bottom of the hips up over the top of the hips. Your left leg is gonna kick up and out back, so stretch it away, don't turn it. Yep, keep your hips straight leg, you guys, so kick it out, Steve, the straight leg. I know, I'm always picking on you, right?
I like you.
Left outer hip is down. Breathe in, breathe out. So you are pulling your core in alignment. Your left hip should not be higher than the right. And we're gonna come in through plank tuck. So you're gonna take that leg and squeeze it in. Get everything straight and strong. Pushing it back. Reach it back, keep the core strong. Tuck it in again, squeeze the shoulders. Neck is long. And reach it back, 2 more. Inhale. And exhale, squeeze it through. And one more time, go ahead and reach it up. And tuck it through. Now step that foot all the way forward. So if you like this and you get stuck, just use your hand, push it up there, ground your back foot, rise up. Keep everything nice and steady and lift. So we're coming up into that warrior 1. Use the core to organize the hips, the chest, so your chest is not forward like that, right? You're keeping the chest box shape right over the pelvis, right up over the head. Reach the arms open, clasp the hands back, open and spread the chest, throat is open, and come down from the hips, from the hips. All right, so rotate at the joint of the hips. So pelvis tips, right at the joint of the hips. Lift those arms up over. Breathe deeply, front knee bends. For 3, keep lifting. 2, and 1, rise up. Reach the arms up again and take that back knee up. You can do whatever you want to get it up there, but keep everything strong. And then we'll shoot that leg back into crescent lunge. And come up. Woo. Reach it up, core strong. Shoot it back. And one more time. Take it up. And shoot it back. All right, let's fold down, come into plank again. Tip your right hip to the side, lift up that left arm. All this core work. Reach up tall. I want you guys to align better your wrists, your top wrist to your bottom wrist. Your top elbow and your bottom elbow. Align your ears more, your hips better, your knees, your ankles. If you can stack your feet so your ankles are aligned, do it. If not, you just put it right in front. But you try to get better alignment. I know it's tricky. Core's gotta work. Top leg behind the bottom one. Go back, straight legs if you can. Otherwise, you bend them in and you open up and send it back. Now you're gonna do back bend, so you circle your chest backwards. Your head goes back. You breathe in and breathe out. Lift through the glutes a little bit more. Organize through the pelvis. That's awesome. Unwind, come back to plank. Woohoo! All right, everything strong here, plank. Tip your left hip to the side. So your feet start off staggered, and that's totally cool. But if you can eventually get to the stacked position where you put your top foot on top of the bottom and your ankles stacked, but also get your wrists aligned with each other, the elbows, the ears, get your hips aligned. You're doing great, Nathan. Keep that bottom hip up. You're doing awesome. Head is back, Nancy. All right, breathe in, breathe out. Top leg behind. Go back, straight legs if you want. You can bend them. Lift, lift, lift. Take a back bend. So you're gonna circle that chest back a wicked lot. Squeeze your back. And then unwind. That's a Kundalini terminology, a wicked lot. Come on down. Inhaling up. So core strong, stable. Pull the belly in. Exhale into downward dog. Press back a little bit deeper, you guys. Now really take those sitting bones and pull them up a little bit more, but then isometric press them down to your heels. So you have a heel sit bone connection. Your head is down, your chest is down. You keep moving your chest and your head in the same rate underneath your pelvis. Lift your right leg back up in the air, you guys. Open, open, open. Stretch it away. Don't tip your torso. Don't tip your hips. This is core tonight, so there's no twisting. So you straighten out that leg. Straight, straight, straight. Core, core, core. Keep the hips aligned. Pull that leg back a little bit more. Now don't turn your knee, just bend your knee. Bend your knee, but don't turn your knee. Just bend it in. Now watch this, you guys. Lift up, lift your chest, come up, come through plank if you can, and lift. Pull the heel to your bum. 2 and 1. Reach it back, stretch it out, and then send that leg forward. Come into our warrior 2, ground into it. Just really get deep into your warrior 2. We've been doing this past couple nights, right? So open the hip, come down. By third night, it should be pretty open. Come all the way down, you guys. Reach all the way over. Okay, so we build. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or no, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So come down into your right hip. Circle the right thigh open. Widen your hips. Push them away from each other. Top arm over your head. Over your head. Top arm over your head. Yep, you're doing it. Follow Grit. He's doing it. Follow Nathan. He's doing it. For 3, 2, and 1. Rise up and turn the toes in the direction you're facing. Chest is open. You guys, yeah, just like that. Come all the way down. Now again, this is core work, so you guys really want to activate your core. Reach the arms to the outside. Pull your chest. Pull the head. So notice if you have a tendency to tuck your head under and round your head. Try not to do that. Elongate the chest, elongate the head, elongate the pelvis, and bend like the upside down letter V, right? So you have a straight back, straight legs, and you're tipping from the hip joint. For 3, use your arms to help you pull by bending your elbows to the sky and pushing your shoulders to the sky, and let your ears come down a little bit more. For 3, 2. All right, you guys, left hand grabs that right ankle. You got it? Right hand reaches over. Okay, you're gonna twist underneath. Twist your torso. Now where you're pulling from is here, your obliques. They cover the side and of the ribs and the hip. So pull your obliques all the way through to the sky, right up through the armpits. Pull a little bit more, don't let your hips move. Open your chest. All right, let's unwind and do the exact same thing on the other side. So grab that left ankle with your right hand, left arm over your head, pull with the right obliques. Twist into it a little bit more, you guys. Just go for it. Just pull your waist. Pull the obliques. Pull that rib cage. Breathe in, breathe out. Extend through the chest, through the heart. Beautiful. Release. Come all the way up into standing. Yeah, turn to the front, you guys, and come down into plank. Woo! Okay, so nice strong core stability. Just check it out. If you have a tendency to do this, that means you're looking like this. Okay, so in plank, you want to have that alignment, right, of the ears. So you're not looking underneath you and you're not looking up and out. You're kind of looking maybe like 12 feet in front of your fingers, somewhere over there, right? So you have good alignment of the head. And you keep that alignment as you come down. Head, chest, and pelvis, same rate. Yeah! Slide it forward and up. Circle the chest, circle the pelvis, circle the head now. So you squeeze the muscles here back. You squeeze the muscles here back. You squeeze the glutes. And then exhale into downward dog. Align it all. Suck in through the belly. Lift your left leg straight out, you guys. No tipping of the hips tonight. Okay, so leg is straight. Come on, Steve, stretch it out. Stretch. No bend to the knee. No bend. No bend. There you go. Outer left hip to the floor, a little bit more. All right, yeah, square it off. Okay, now I'm gonna make you bend it. Now you bend. Don't turn it out though. Just bend the knee so your ankle comes to your bum. And then come forward, you guys, come forward. And stretch up. And pull your ankle in more as you stretch the chest, like you're doing an up dog. Press it back again and step that foot forward. Round the back foot, open up into warrior 2. So come right on open. Yep. thigh is bent here, open it up, come into side angle. So we're working a wicked side angle here. You want to roll open that left thigh, take the top arm over. You want to make sure your top arm goes over your head, over the top of your head. Yep. You want to make sure that your rib cage doesn't pop out on the top, okay? This length to that chest box. Remember that, length to the pelvic box. Yep, there you go. Chest is long, check out the ears. Go a little deeper, you guys. Come on, you can do this. For 3, a 2, and 1. All right, you're gonna come up and just do a Skandasana lunge. So you just turn your feet in the direction you're facing. You're gonna lunge to the right, okay? James, you're in charge.
I hope there's another James behind me.
There's another James. Oh. Stretch that left leg out. Keep your core stability. So left leg is straight, right leg is bent. See, like, yeah, there's your other James right here.
There we go.
I'll do it. I love it. All right, get on this field. So you guys want to keep your pelvis, your chest, and your head in as good of alignment as you possibly can, okay? So that means your pelvis is trying to be straight up and down. Your heel is trying to come down. You're trying to get your chest up over your pelvis. You're trying. Yeah, like that. Oh, so hard. Let's try the other side. Push over and turn your leg or your foot, however you need to, you guys, and just come down. Try to get your chest over your pelvis as you go into that. You got this down. Nathan's like, whew, you do up here. All right, so keep getting that stretch, you guys. Keep getting your pelvis straight up and down. Think of your pelvis like that box. Remember we did at the very beginning of the class. Hips under chest, chest over pelvis, head up over that. Just keep doing your best, right? To get your buttock underneath for 3, 2, and 1. Let's rise up. Pivot down to the front. All right, come back into plank. One more core one here, you guys. Everything's super, super strong. Okay, everything's super strong. Okay, so your head, your chest, and the belly. Okay, super strong. Come all the way down. Inhaling up. Exhaling back. Reach it all the way back. All right, you're gonna take that right leg up. Stretch it up again. Tuck it forward, step it through. Straighten out the leg. Rise up into triangle. Organize the pelvis, chest, and head. Reach it all into that stack position and come over to the right. So you guys are getting it, right? Pelvis, chest, and head, and lean to the right. Don't wobble your chest, don't wobble your pelvis, don't wobble your head. Okay, so keep it all strict, but without tension. Align with flexibility. Breathe and flow into this posture. Now leg is straight if you can do it, Nathan, okay? Straight leg. Unbend your knee, the front one. The front one, yep. And then rise up when you're ready, guys. And practice the rotation. So we twist around, pelvis, chest, head. And we're gonna do our best to maintain that as we come down into our bend at the joint of the hip. Okay, so do your best. You're twisting. Your left hand comes down to the outside of your leg using the block. Your 2 legs are straight. Align your wrists again. So just move that shoulder forward, grip, top one. Move it forward, your top arm. Yeah, maybe like down in front of you a little bit to open it better. I don't know, you'll figure it out, right? But something to kind of get it a little bit more open. And turn your head if you can. 2, and 1. Okay, lay over this front leg, reach down, lift up. Now right here, you guys, you're gonna lift up like this. You're gonna have your pelvis, your chest, and your head in as best alignment as you can. So this is flat, and this is flat. And then when you come down, you wanna come down from the joint of the hip here. So you're gonna rotate down, and you're bowing down over that straight leg. That other leg is strong for 3, 2. Now you're just gonna hop back into plank or step back into plank. Come all the way down. Inhaling up. Exhale, downward dog again. Stretch it all the way out. Lift that left leg up. Kick it out. And step it forward. Triangle pose on this side. So your front leg is straight. Your back leg is straight. Hips, chest, open. Yep, so you're facing the side there, right? Leg is turned out. Lean over to the left. Keep the head, the chest, and the pelvis from wobbling or rounding. Your left hand comes to your left leg, outside, side, side, or front side. You choose. But do your best to keep that head, chest. So go back a little bit with your head grip. So ears, yeah, ears and hip alignment. For 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's rise up and twist. So again, you guys, you're gonna twist to the front over your front leg. You wanna try to do your best, pelvis, chest, and head. Keep the alignment, keep twisting so that you come from the joint of the hip and you don't start rounding your back, okay? You start to come down, and this arm might be like kind of wiggly, right? So you just stretch it up and push it away from that bottom arm. So you'll find if you push down on your bottom wrist, the top one might go up higher, right? So it's a kind of traction, something you push off of. Even if it's against your shin bone or your thigh bone, you can still push because the leg is like steel, right? Leg is steel. For 3, 2. All right, let's fold over that front leg. So you come over your front leg here. Oh, I need the blocks for this one. Help me. And lift. This is straight. And lift the chest up and out. So you're going to have pelvic alignment horizontally with the chest. And then fold at the hip hinge. Keep that front leg straight, you guys. Breathe in, breathe out. 2. All right, jump back to plank or walk back. All right. And then come all the way down. Woo, all the way down. We're gonna stay down here. Reach the arms, open the legs. Now when you do this, we're doing it more palms down. You're doing it more flat. You're not gonna arch your back. You're gonna keep the pelvis, the chest, and the head steady and lift the arms and the legs and trying not to arch your chest. Uh-oh, was it us? I didn't do it. Palms down, legs spread, you guys. Legs spread. Lift your arms, your legs, and try to keep your pelvis, chest, and head in as good alignment as you can. For 3. Keep lifting your belly. 2, and 1. Release and come into Navasana. So now we're gonna do some of our belly core work. So you're gonna come and have a seat in Navasana. I'll turn a little angle so maybe you guys can see. Right? So for Navasana, is it us, James? We in trouble?
We don't have our mat.
Is that why?
Yeah.
No, sir. Jeez. We're all going to jail. We'll be good together. Except for Catherine's like, not me. All right, so hug the belly in. You want to find a place between sit bone and tailbone, okay? So find a place between your sit bone and tailbone and then lift the legs. Lift. Now here you're working the deep core muscles. You're working your hip flexors, your quads, okay? So you want to get those in there and keep the head, the chest, and the pelvic alignment the best you can. So you want to try not to round back, okay? So get your chest up, get your pelvis up, and breathe deeply here. For 3, keep lifting the chest. 2, and 1, and then we'll tap down and kick. 1, tap down and kick. 2, keep that head up. 3, tap down. 4, shins tight. 5, awesome. 6, 7, and 8. All right, let's drop down. We're gonna roll back, articulate your spine. Reach the arms over and come on up. Articulation through the spine and lift. All right, let's try that again. Roll back, stretch the spine and reach up. And rolling up one vertebrae at a time and come up. So articulation of the spine, just make space in between each vertebrae, okay? So in the lumbar part, make space in between each vertebrae. Thoracic, make space, and the neck, make space. And you roll up, making space at the neck, thoracic, and up. Last one, you guys. Go back, chest, neck, and rolling up. Beautiful. So you're gonna come right here, sit up nice and tall, bring the hands to the chest, hold your chest steady. Remember in the neck you have vertebrae that are in the front and the back, okay? So in the back, you know, everything else, you got the back vertebrae. Here you've got them open here and here. So you wanna open up just like that, do your best. As you tip your right elbow back, lean back, and come up, working your obliques. Tip that left elbow back, and come back up. Low belly, low back, pelvic floor, really working here. So we go 8, come up, 7, open the vertebrae here, 6, as well as in the back, 5, 4, so good you guys, keep your legs tight, 3, 2, and one more time, and 1, beautiful. Let's roll back, bring the arms out, keep the core tight you guys, make sure the knees are on top of the hips. The low belly and the low back are pressed together, your glutes are active, chest is nice and steady, head is nice and steady. So notice if your head is turning to the right or turning to the left. Find your alignment of your head, your chest, and your pelvis, okay? And then you're gonna take your thighs and your torso and your hips and move it to the right. Hold your chest on the ground, hug in through the core as you bring it back into the center. You're gonna breathe in and bring everything to the left. Hug into the core as you bring it to the center. So the chest and the head do not move. You're moving your waist, your pelvis, and your thighs. Turning to the side and back to center. And go ahead and keep practicing. Turning your waist, your pelvis, and your thighs to one side as far as you can go. And with core strength, bring it back to the center. Do it the other way. Good, good, good. Come back to the center. You're looking so nice, you guys. Couple more, going all the way out, stretch out the arms. Back to the center, make sure your arms are stretched out, and one more time, back into the center. All right, everything is grounded, the arms are down by your side. Tuck your chin back, and then lift from the chest, okay? So you're lifting your chest straight up off the mat. Your head stays in line as best you can, pelvis is strong. Low belly's active, low back is active, and the glutes. I'm going to be sending the legs out one at a time. Work from here, you guys. Work from the glutes. And goes 1, 2. Keep sucking the belly in, elongating your back. 4, 5, 6, 7. Go a little stronger. Go for it. For 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the arms up and the chest up. Lift your ribs and your shoulder blades a little bit more. One more set. 1. Lift your whole chest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring the hands right behind the head. Give yourself a little bit of support here. And go ahead and lift that chest a little bit more. Legs are going to be straight. You're going to extend the legs down. Activate through the core of the body. Activate the belly, the butt, and the low back as you bring it back up again. So you come down, squeeze, activate everything in that powerhouse, and pull it back up again. Stretch your legs. Activate low belly, low back, and glutes. Pull it back up again. Awesome. Try 3 more. 3. Straight legs, you guys. 2. And 1. So nice. Let's come into bridge. Feet are flat. Shoulders wide. Elbows pushed back. Head is right in the center. You're going to curl your tailbone up and just lift right there at the buttock. Just a little bit. And then start to get the rest of your pelvis up off the mat. And you're going to start to peel the rest of your chest and your spine up off the mat so that your head is back, your shoulders are back, and you keep stretching your shoulders back as you push the rest of your spine up off the mat. Okay, so you want to push and feel like you're thrusting your legs forward in order to get your chest toward your chin. Your chin is in neutral. Remember, you guys, keep elongation at the front of the neck and the back of the neck. The throat is open. For 3, keep the glutes active. 2, right ankle over your left thigh and open and externally rotate at that hip joint. Push your buttock up a little bit more. For 3, squeeze the booty. 2, and 1. Bring that foot down, and we'll do the same on the other side. Keep that chest nice and long. Bring that left ankle over. Peel open that thigh and squeeze your butt up. Squeeze that left glute. For 3. Knee is out, guys. 2. and 1. Bring that down flat. Now when you guys come down, keep the shoulders back. Roll down 1 vertebrae at a time through your spine. 1 piece at a time. Suck the belly in. Pelvis, chest, and head long. Pull the knees in. Come into happy baby. Press down through the pelvis. Open up through the chest. Stretch open through the legs, working at the SI joint. If your legs straighten out, go for it. If they don't worry about it. Just try to keep your pelvis as flat as you can. So some of us, almost all of us, if we're not paying attention, will roll the pelvis backwards. So the bottom of your hips are coming up and the top of the hips are coming down to the mat. So I want you guys to try to iron that out and flatten that out and neutralize your pelvis. Yep, that's it. You got it. Neutralize your chest and your head. You have better length to your spine, better length to the torso, better core work for 3, 2, and 1. Bring that all in. Use your yoga strap here for a quick hamstring. So the strap goes around your right foot. If you have a strap, bring it right around. The leg has to be straight. If your leg is not straight, you're not stretching your hamstring. Okay, so it has to be straight. Use the strap. You got one, right, Nathan? You got a strap to put around your foot. There you go. That's being creative. Leg is straight, back of the knee has no bend. Okay, you guys, no bend to the back of your knee. So kick your heel up a little bit more and pull your toes down to you. No strain at your neck, no strain at your head. Just breathe, stretch your other leg out and down, and keep your alignment at your pelvis as you're doing this for 3, 2. Let's open up through the outside. We're gonna just do these quick basic stretches here. Make sure you guys squeeze your glute to get that leg open. Stretch your inner thigh a little bit more. Stretch the upper inner groin. Just pull open a little bit more. Keep the core strong for 3, 2, and 1. Bring that up and across. So you go the other way. Just go ahead and switch hands. Same leg. Straight leg, everybody, right here. Pull through the outside of your hip. Try to feel like you're pushing your hips away from each other. Push them open as you keep that core stable for 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Release that. Let's take left side. Bring that all the way in. Straight leg. Just quick hamstring stretch. Again, this has to be straight. You got to pull that open right here. Calf away from back of knee. Back of thigh away from back of knee. Pull the toes down to you. The heel up high. Relax your neck and shoulders and align your pelvis, right? Breathe in, breathe out. Get more stretch to the back of your knee, the calf, the Achilles, the hamstring. Pull that leg in a little bit more. All right, leg's gonna go out to the side. Here we go. Inner thigh, squeeze the booty so you don't tip over. External rotation. Big, big stretch, you guys. Pull a little bit more. Open your hips a little bit more. All right, let's come up and switch. Straight leg, no bend. Pull it all the way across. Ankles straight. Alignment all the way over there, okay? So keep pulling, pulling, pulling. Also feel like you're pushing your hips apart. Your head is in the neutral position and you're getting that leg to stretch and be more involved in the stretch, okay? So it's not passive, you're actively stretching for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Yahoo! Rock yourself right up to seated. Nice. Okay, bring that right knee underneath, left knee on top. Figures, right? Figures, she's got to do this. So right knee on the bottom, left knee on top. Do your best to get your heels in. Yeah, you're almost there. You're going to squish them together and now align your pelvis. So way more important than this is that your pelvis is not rocked over to the side. So way more important than where your legs are is where your pelvis is. So work first on pelvic alignment, and then if you get your leg over here and your hip is up, you got to really work to get the hip down, keep them nice and aligned, lift up through the chest, do your best. If it's really uncomfortable, just come down a little bit and sit cross-legged, right? You're gonna take that left arm up, stretch it right behind you, grab hold of the elbow and push it back. Make sure that your chest stays strong and it doesn't pop forward, okay? So head is up, chest, pelvis, breathe. So you're getting through that nice center of the body alignment. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's try the other side. Just grab that other elbow, pull it back, keep your head up. This is just common. We're all kind of like this in the beginning, right? And you want to try to get your ears over your hips or head over chest. over pelvis as you get in that nice opening for 3, 2, and 1. Let that go. Let's switch the legs. So you just unwind and bring them around, okay? So do your best to get that alignment. Try to settle your pelvis however you can. Sitting cross-legged works too, right? You just kind of tighten in and across through the legs. So keep everything nice and strong. Chest is lifted. Open up through the collar here. Make sure that the head or the ears, that head is neutral. It's not tipped up, right? So it's neutral jaw alignment there. And just bring the ear over to the side. Maybe stretching that arm out. All right, let's try the other side. Keep that head up and over to the side. Beautiful. Letting that all go and release. Okay, we're going to take a forward bend, so we'll stretch up. Use the yoga strap around your feet. Legs again have to be straight, okay? So, real good. Hang on, gotta make sure. You know me, I have a tendency to go on and on. I need to stop doing that. All right, so we lift up and we bend from the joint of the hip right here, okay? So if you're not moving from here, you end up moving from here and getting that rounded back. So you lean from here, your upper thighs join a hip, and keep moving your sitting bones back, the bottom of your hips back, and leaning the top of the hips forward. And keep extending the chest and getting that head in that neutral position. So we're going to keep working that way with the legs straight. So you keep lengthening through crown of head and bending at the hip joint. Lengthening through crown of head, bending at the hip joint. Elongate your back muscles. Go 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right. Just sit however you're comfortable. Roll the shoulders back. And now you get to get slouchy. Yay! Bring it over and just slouch and round. Just slouch your spine however you want to. Slouch the upper back. And release. And try that over to the other side. Because we want to build strength, but we don't want to build rigidity in the body. So just kind of slouch. And release. And then slouch back. Oh yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Slouching is great. Woohoo! And then just lean forward and get really sloppy here. Just slouch. Hang like a rag doll. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let your shoulders go. Let your head go. Let your mouth go. Your throat. Everything lets go. Lean over to the right side a little bit and slouch over there. And lean over to the left side for a little bit and slouch over there. All right. Feels so good. Why can't yoga be like that? All right. Let's come on to the back for just a couple minutes. And then we're out of here. And we all go watch Olivia play volleyball. All right, so legs apart, arms apart. Just close your eyes here. And just feel your body in this present moment. Just feel your legs and your arms and your head and your chest and your body against the earth here. Just feel them against the yoga mat and just feel your breath at the same time, right? Just feel your inhale, feel your exhale, be present. And just listening or getting in touch with the sensation of your breath in your body. Get in touch with your inhale, your exhale. Maybe coming in and out of both nostrils. How it feels in your throat. Maybe how it feels in your lungs, the sensation at your lungs. Maybe the sensation at your belly or your back. Just noticing where your thoughts are. Just notice them. Maybe try to detach and bring 100% of your attention to your breath. all the way to your inhale to your exhale. And that's our practice of mindfulness meditation. Just noticing where your mind is and directing the mind to present moment, to what you're doing this present moment. It's totally normal that the mind wanders like crazy. It's normal. Just bring it to this present moment for clarity, for optimism. And just continue to feel, just like the air on your skin, the clothing on your skin, just feeling your skin itself, just really feeling the sensations of this present moment, your fingertips, your toe tips, tip of the nose, edges of the ears, eyelids, cheeks. Touch deeper inside. That's where the truth resides. So when you guys are ready, just start to open your eyes and move mindfully to your side before you come up to seated. All right, when you do come up to seated, just stack again. Find the bottom of your hips, the sitting bones. Top of the hips, get that box shape again. Chest, again, sometimes we're more like this with the chest, so think of it like that open box, rib cage, chest area. Front, sides, and back, right over the hips, and the same thing with the head, right? Think of your head being like a box, right on top of your chest, on top of your pelvis. And continue to listen inward. This is, where our honesty is. The world just wants all of our attention, media, advertisements, all that stuff, right? You can be aware of it, but don't get sucked into it, right? Suck in right here. All right, have a great night, you guys. Thank you. Namaste.